Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Be thankful. It could be worse. And when I say it could be worse, don't be thankful in the sense of everything going well for you, but it's going worse for somebody else. Don't be thankful in that sense. I want y'all to be really thankful, really just in general. Gratitude. Because I don't care what's going on with you. Somebody else would probably wish they were in your position. Recently, I was there was some things going on, and I've talked about that publicly. Some stuff with the family. I was feeling under the weather, and I wasn't totally myself. I was not totally myself, and that happens. Stuff like that happens. And you know what? I always tell people, look, I don't care what y'all think of me. I'm still human too. So sometimes I'm going to get down. But then I saw some really good friends and I said, Spirit must have brought them just to remind me. And I was just like, for everything I was going through, theirs was way worse. And I felt bad. And I've lended I'm a very good friend. And I said, look, y'all need to talk. And one of them, I'm actually helping out with some stuff right now with her, being there for her. She's a really good friend. And I'm just like, man, I'm up here like feeling all this and that. And I'm like, wait a minute. Things going very well for me. And I need to be grateful for it. Like I said, that gratitude thing, because sometimes, even myself, sometimes things could be going so well, you forget that, you got to be grateful for it, even the small stuff. And generally I am, but I'm still human. Every now and then I do slip up. I ain't gonna lie, I do slip up. But then something happens and say, hey, hold up, let me say that prayer of gratitude, that thank you, because it could be infinitely worse, Just and be thankful for every little thing you got. If you're listening to this podcast, be thankful you can afford a smartphone or whatever device you're listening to. You know what? If you had to go to the library and get on a free computer just to listen to this, be thankful that you were able to do that. Be thankful because there's somebody who couldn't. If you have some type of device or something, I don't care what type of device it is, somebody might be in a worse position and not even have that. Contrary to popular belief, everybody doesn't have smartphones. Contrary to the popular belief. Be thankful that even after listening to this podcast, you can get something to eat. There are thousands of people out there starving. I'm being low number. Millions of people out there starving. Millions of people going through stuff. If you know that you have money to pay your rent or your mortgage, be thankful. Be thankful. Be thankful for everything that you get. But you know what, as I said, don't get to the point you take it for granted either, because things can change. People who, they got their nice place to live or, their nice job, got all that food, extra food they can put in their stomach, nice little smartphone, something could happen on your job because things could change. And indeed, a lot of people are going through it. And in fact, I would say this, as best as possible, help those who are your friends, like true friends, and even if it's just emotional support, because sometimes they need that, to know that somebody is there in their corner, somebody is praying for them, somebody has their back, help them. Because look, and I've talked about that before, don't be afraid to accept help, because I remember going through it. I've had a lot of people help me. As somebody very close helped me when I was, wasn't feeling up to it, So, that's an important thing, because seriously, when I'm going to tell you what, get a little personal now. It's kind of a sad thing when I see people just struggling. It really is. It's a sad thing to see it. You don't want to look down on you like, man, they going through this. And it's some struggle on many different levels. You have people out here, they don't even have friends. Yet you probably have so many friends. You could be a person that has so many friends, and not even lovers or relationships. It's just people who care about you to the point that shoot, you don't even have time to talk to everybody. You feel bad. You might be able to just give them like a good hey text once a week or something. You got some people who don't even get that. So even when you get people hitting you up and saying, "Hey, what you doing?" Don't be, because I've known some people like that. They would be like, "Man, all these people bother me." You know what? I told them, I said there would be some people who would probably give a body limb just to get what you're taking for granted. Be thankful for that. Be thankful for your friends. Be thankful that you even have some type of love in your life. And I don't mean romantic love. Now, if you get that, that's great. But let's be real, some people don't even got the love of their family. And if you have romantic love, like true romantic love, be really thankful, because think about something with that. Just that love thing, romantic love, a relationship with a good person. Most of the population isn't there. Even some married people, they just there for survival or something. So, I mean, they have TV shows, reality shows, so people can find love. That's how deep it is. So if you actually have that, you know what? You got one of the best blessings in the world. There are people who are millionaires and billionaires who will probably give it all away to get what you might be taking for granted, that you got that person. Seriously, people need to even think about that. Like if you got that man or woman that you really love, that person that you love, and they love you back, thank them. Be thankful for that. People, like I said, people would pay for what you might be taking for granted. And if you're in a good relationship, you know what? Because sometimes people be breaking up over little small things, like little tiny things, getting in arguments. It could be worse. It could be worse. At least you have that person to even have that disagreement with. To at least have that. Some people wish they had that, because it could be worse. No matter what, it could be worse. So it's like, be thankful for the things that you have. Be very thankful. And like I said, as best as possible for your true friends. Or even sometimes you might be moved just to give a total stranger maybe some money or something. There's nothing wrong with that. Because if you're blessed, then you can help others and you'll be blessed even more, okay? So I want y'all to think about that. But the main thing is be thankful, okay? Be just overall thankful. Not even putting the it could be worse part on it. Yeah, that can be the title, but just be thankful in general. Really, seriously. Have gratitude for what you have in life. Okay? Because people, like I said, there's some people don't even have that. I don't care what it is. You might think it might not be you might not see it as the best thing or the latest smartphone, or you might not have the most expensive shoes or even the most attractive mate, but you got that mate, you got those shoes, you got that working phone, you got food in your stomach, you have a place to lay your head that has heat or air conditioning, whatever you need. You have a car that can get you to and from work or get you out and about. Be thankful for everything you have, okay? So that's all I have for today. Keep rising, everyone. Peace and blessings.